Welcome students in our today's online English class. Today we will study poetic devices. In our previous video we have studied the definition of poetic device. Then we have studied some of the poetic devices like simile, metaphor, alliteration, consonance and enjambment. Today we will study some more poetic devices. So let us begin the class. The first poetic device we will study today is imagery. What is imagery? Let's see. Imagery creates an image in the reader's mind. It is based on our five senses, though visual imagery is used the most. So, what is imagery? Imagery is a poetic device which a poet uses to paint picture with words. It creates an image in our mind. So, let us see example. Two roads diverged in a yellow wood. The example is taken from Robert Frost poetry. Next poetic device is rhyme. Rhyme is the repetition of the same sound at the end of the word. So let's see the example. The crazy lady was very lazy. In the end of both lines, there is a rhyming sound. Lazy, lady, and lazy. Both of the words rhyme with each other. Next poetic device is rhythm. What is rhythm? It is a very important part of a poetry. The sound made by the pattern of stressed and unstressed syllable in each line are called rhythm. For example, didum didum didum. They have same rhythm. Next poetic device, hyperbole. Hyperbole is a poetic device which is used to exaggerate things. Means great exaggeration that stretches the truth. Means that breaks the law of reality. Let us see example. I am so hungry I could eat a horse. As you know, nobody can eat a horse, but here hunger is exaggerated in this statement. Let us see next poetic device. Our next poetic device is personification. So what is personification? Personification occurs when a thing or abstract is represented as a person in literature. For example, the flowers danced in the breeze. Here, flowers are shown as human being because dancing is the quality of human being, and here it refers to flowers. So, here flowers has given a human quality. Next poetic device is assonance. The repetition of similar vowel sound in a sentence or a line of poetry is called assonance. When we see repetition of a vowel sound in the same line, then there is assonance. Let us see examples. I rose and told him of my woe. Next example, the bombs dropped softly onto the hot sand. Here in first stanza, O sound is repeated so many times. And in second line also, O sound is repeated again and again. So there is assonance. Next poetic device is onomatopoeia. What is onomatopoeia? Words which sound like the noise they describe. Means the literary device onomatopoeia is related to the sound words like pop, buzz, splash. Next literary device is refrain. Refrain is a verse, a line, a set, or a group of lines that repeats at regular intervals in different stanzas. For example, said the duck to the kangaroo. This statement is taken from the poetry The Duck and the Kangaroo. In this poetry, this statement is repeated after a short interval again and again. Next poetic device is anaphora. Anaphora is the repeated use of word at the start of two or more consecutive lines. Consecutive line means nearby lines. So here in this stanza, far too nervous, far too tense. Here in these lines, far word is repeated in the beginning of two nearby lines. So there is anaphora. Next poetic device is allusion. What is allusion? A reference or suggestion to a historical or well-known person, place or thing is called allusion. When we take any reference from historical event or person or place, then there we can say is allusion. Let us see example of it. Nor Mars his sword, nor war's quick fire shall burn the living record of your memory. So here Mars is Greek god of war. Okay, so Mars refers to God. Next poetic device is transfer epithet. What is transfer epithet? It is an adjective used with a noun, refers to another noun. So when adjective comes with a noun and it describes something else, then that is called transfer epithet. For example, strange scented shade. Here scented is used with shade, but it is the tree that has the fragrance or the scent and not the shade. Here shade refers to tree. So the scented tree it means. Okay, so that's all for the day.